Rainollon here. Today's another build showcase, and it's the Furis Incarnon. So let us immediately start. Let's start with the mods first. So the mods I'm using on my Furis Incarnon, I'm using Hornet Strike, which gives me increased damage, Planetary Cracker for critical damage, Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot, Galvanized Shot for stash chance and direct damage per stash on target, Prime Convulsion, which gives you electricity, Pistol Pestilence, which gives you toxin stash chance, Toxin and electricity gives you corrosion, Frostbite, Cold the stash chance, and Cold right here. And Lethal Torrent for fire rate and multi-shot. So these are the mods. For the Exos Weapon Adapted Slot mods, I will highly recommend going for Steady Hands, which gives you negative 60 weapon recoil. Both base form and the Incarnon form have a little bit of recoil, and this is going to fix it for you entirely. For the Arcane Secondary Enervate, this weapon shoots really fast, so you can generate huge amount of critical chance. If you don't like this or you don't have it, you can use Cascadia Flare, Deadhead, or Merciless. It's all up to you. For the stats in the base form, the fire rate is quite good. Magazine size is good. Maximum ammo from pickup is good. Reload speed is good. Accuracy is very high, which is good. Automatic. Riven Dispo is amazing. Critical chance, critical damage, multi-shot is by far the best in slot, and you can remove Lethal Torrent for it. Critical chance on the base form is bad. Crit multi is average, which is fine-ish, but not that good if the critical chance isn't good. Slash chance is not that good, and the total damage is amazing. That's the only amazing part here. But we really don't care about the base form. What we care about is the Incarnon form. And the Incarnon form fire rate is much better, has a bigger multi-shot, accuracy is high, it's a beam, and it's a 16 distance beam range, so you have to be very close to enemies to DPS them. Fall off is 10 to 60 meters, which is not that much. Max charge is 280, which is quite a lot. Critical chance is much better than the base form. Crit multi is amazing, stash chance is really good, and total damage is really high. So the Incarnon form is so much better than the base form. So that's pretty much it here. The last thing I will mention is the Incarnon form does give you heat. Heat and this cold mod turns into blast, and blast is quite good with high base damage, and this thing shoots really fast with a solid stash chance, so you're going to proc a huge amount of blast that's going to detonate, explode in a small radius of 5 meters, which is going to help you with single target DPSing and clearing, which is quite good. And corrosion thanks to these two. So that's the Incarnon form, the base form, the mods, the Arcane. Time for me to show you the evolutions. First evolution is shoot enemies in head, get the charges, press the alternative fire mode button, which is the middle mouse. You transform it from the base form to the Incarnon form. Second evolution, increase your base damage by 28 on hitting enemies affected by electricity, so any source. So if your cat has a electricity on attack, or your dog, or any companion, it's going to proc this buff. What this buff is gives you 40% multi-shot for 2 seconds, stacks up 3 times, so that's 120% multi-shot. Also, it works with Warframe abilities, so you can use like Wisp's mods, the electricity one, and if the electricity one procs electricity, you also get the evolution buff, which is really good. The evolution 3 increases your accuracy by 50. This is quite noticeable for the Incarnon form. And evolution 4 on headshot, you get 5% fire rate for 2 seconds, stacks up 10 times, which is 50% fire rate. This is really good. This also complements secondary enervate quite a lot, and this is just really good. It's by far the best evolution, I will say. So those are the evolutions. And I think it's time for me to show you this weapon in game. So let's start. And we are finally in. This is up against the... oh Jesus. The... get away from me! The corrupted enemies at the void. Mission is called Moth. It's survival. This is Steel Path, of course. This is the base form, and the base form is a generic pure, and it doesn't clear that well, and the stats on it wasn't really that good. 5% critical chance, generic crit multi, very horrible stash chance, and the base damage is the only thing that is like decent, I will say. But even with that, it just isn't good. Now I'm going to press the alternative fire mode button to transform this weapon from the base form to Incarnon form, and it's just going to as you can see, clear house. It's a vacuum cleaner. It's quite good. It's one of the best secondaries in this game. It's a short range beam that constantly does damage with the evolution perk, the fourth one. When you shoot enemies in the head, you get more fire rate, which complements the weapon itself and also secondary energy rate. You saw there was a red crit. Let me just shoot enemies more. This is also without any buffs or armor strip. This is just raw damage from the weapon itself. I will use buffs very soon, but this is for now just going to show you the weapon without any buffs or armor strip. And it's good. It's like a really good secondary. People told me this is like top 5 best secondaries, or the second highest DPS secondary. I don't know, I don't use secondaries that much. I'm a slammer boy, or a chaining boy, but this doesn't have that at all. I think the blast procs do save this weapon quite a lot. But the clear isn't half bad even without blast. With blast, it just helps it a ton. It only has 2 elements, so Galvanized Shot doesn't really do much here. It does a little bit, but you need more elements. That's why we need to use some buffs. I'm going to use Ember's first ability, which gives me heat. Now I have 3 elements. Nourish, 4 elements. Shoot enemies, transform it from the base form to Incarn form yet again. And now you're going to see heat procs and viral procs, and the viral is going to complement the blast proc and the heat proc. And you can see here the enemies are not even surviving a second. The moment the Vor appears, he's going to disappear. So let me get my transformation, transform it, Vor. Oh, the hitbox. There we go. Ah, there we go. Really small hitbox. This weapon does have a really massive beam, so old enemy, old small hitbox. I have to find it, but still he despawned really fast. Now I'm just going to wait for the Acolyte to repeat the exact same thing. The Acolyte is going to also die in a decent speed. And yeah, let's just wait for the Acolyte. Oh, I think the Acolyte is spawning. Of course it is. Every time I say, let's just wait for the Acolyte is here. Classic. Let me just get some headshot charges. Use my buffs. I won't use armor strip here. No, never mind. Let's use it. Where's the enemy? Oh, he ragdolled. Sure. Poor guy. Poor guy. He fell asleep. Take me. Oh, there we go. That was the Acolyte. He also just didn't want to fight me. He knows the Furis Incarnon is in this game. Gave up. Transform this thing yet again. Press all the buffs. Hold left click. And complete annihilation. You can generally use 4 mods and this thing is going to annihilate everything. Even with 4 mods, this thing is quite powerful. You can build it with viral heat if you like. 1 million damage right there. You can use it. You can use viral heat. You can use corrosion heat. You can use whatever you like. You can't really make this weapon not do damage. This is also going to do damage, and it's quite good. Now I'm just going to kill this heavy gunner and extract. And see ya guys very soon. The Furis Incarnon, they're quite good. The clear was nice thanks to blast. Single target was really good. The Acolyte kinda gave up. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I think maybe Ember's third ability knocked him down. I don't know what happened. Vor also disappeared. Heavy gunners, the Eximus units, they also despawn really fast. It's quite good. Single target is good. Clear was nice. Overall, it's a really good weapon. I will highly recommend. And I hope you enjoy the build. Thank you everybody for watching yet again. Leave a like, sub, and see y'all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.